I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today I have a priority blog request for you, and it is regarding the Priest Lake crash. And some of you may not know, but I get tons of requests out there, and there's a lot on the blog itself, and occasionally the request doesn't get pulled quick enough for some people, so they prefer to send me a private message and have a priority request done, because some things are time sensitive and some things are just really relevant to what is going on in the current day, and people are concerned, and our world is just that way right now. So I want to thank this person for sending through their priority request to me, and I want to have a look at it and put it out there. So the question was, hi Lynn, a few days ago a private jet with 7 people on board crashed into Percy Priest Lake in Nashville. All people on board were killed. Can you see if this was an accident or something else? So when I focused on this crash and I thought about what's going on there, I wanted to determine really just what was the root cause of all this. Was there something intentional going on? Was there foul play? Was it an accident? You know, what really happened out there? Because there's a lot of speculation, but nobody really knows as they pull in the wreckage. And the way that I approached this is I put myself on the plane to get a clear perspective as to what was happening. What was that experience for people as they were sitting on the plane? And the first thing that I saw is everything looked really dark and it was foggy. And we looked like we didn't climb high enough to get above the clouds. I mean, they always have that joke out there that it's always sunny when you're a pilot or flying because you get above the clouds. It did not feel that way. It felt like I was right in the middle of all of this foggy, cloudy, dingy type of weather. And I also noted that I saw moisture pulling up on the outside windows, and I could just tell it was either condensation, maybe it was a temperature thing, but that was just the type of weather that they were having at that time. At least that's what I picked up on. Then I saw this huge flock of birds coming our way, and I could see them beside us, and I could hear them hitting on the front of the plane. And I felt like I was in that Alfred Hitchcock movie where they had all the black birds flying around. That's what it felt like I was in. And in an instant, I heard this cracking sound. Something smelled like burning electric wires. And I realized that we flew into this, and it not only shorted out the electrical system, but somehow it did something to one of the wings wasn't working right, or something with an engine. And it was really difficult for the pilot to navigate and fly in a more straight pattern. It felt very like we kept wanting to turn and go in different directions versus going straight. I also got that at that moment the pilot knew that trying to land in the water was the only option and did what he could to guide it. Then I flashed to a pilot that landed in the river at New York, and I got that it was a similar scenario, and that was the hopes of this pilot, to be able to try to land within this lake. Unfortunately, he was going way too fast and he was too out of control to be able to descend. And I also got something about having to lift the nose up at the end, and he was not able to do that. So once he got in that downward spiral, he couldn't really control right, left, or up and down. It just kind of went in one motion, and gravity works and pulled him down into the water. And the result was a horrible crash that took the lives of those on board. This really was just a freak, tragic accident. And, you know, please just give a moment for the family, a moment of pause during this really difficult time, because completely unexpected and just a complete act of nature out there that created this. And that was all I have for this reading. I want to thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like my videos, share my channel. All of it helps me out. And again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thank you. Bye.